Hello everyone and welcome to today's gaming test of the Galaxy A33 5G. It technically got an upgrade from the Galaxy A32 from last year because it is now using the exact same chipset as the Galaxy A53 5G, which is the Exynos 1280. So before we proceed into our usual 4 games test, we'll head into the settings menu first, enable GPU watch via the developers option menu, and then I'll just leave everything in default because it's already good enough. And then we'll head into the game plugins menu to install Game Booster Plus so that we can do all of these settings as shown on the screen here so that we can get a much higher render resolution. And then we head back into the game launcher menu here and we can find the Game Booster Labs option, and then we enable the alternate game performance management option so that we can get a much higher thermal limit and achieve better performance. And heading into Genshin Impact, we can see that it defaulted to the low graphical settings. So I'll just proceed with that for now at 60 FPS to see how things actually go. And as we can see here, the frame rate isn't exactly the best. It's always below 30 FPS, sometimes it's even below 20 FPS, which I think is not that great. Even the buttons aren't that responsive at such a low FPS, which again, just like the Galaxy A53, I still think the Exynos 1280 is still a work in progress. So I set the graphical quality to the lowest at 60 FPS to see how things go once again. And we can see that the performance didn't really improve that much. It got to about the 30 FPS mark sometimes, but it's still consistently at around 20 something FPS. And in terms of thermals, it's actually more or less the same as the Galaxy A53. So we can see around the front of the screen here, at the bottom part, it's very low in temperature, about 33, something like that. But around the top of the phone though, it's about 42 at the hottest spot, which is somewhere beside the camera module. And at the back of the phone, we can see that the highest temperature, which is beside the camera bump, is about 36 degrees at most. And yeah, it's very similar with the Galaxy A53. And then heading into PUBG New State, we can set all of these graphical settings, maximum frame rate at the ultra graphical quality, so we just proceed with that. And here's the gameplay.
Sorry.
So we can see that the game ran around 40 to 45 FPS all the time, so yeah, PUBG New State no problem with the Galaxy A33. And as for COD Mobile, nothing has changed since the Galaxy A53 gaming test. As we can see here, it can only go up to the maximum frame rate at the lowest graphical quality, and I'll proceed with this because I want higher frame rate for shooter games.
Changing mag, cover me. Tango down! Enemy contact! Enemy Enemy contact! Contact with enemy! Tango down! Target down! Contact with enemy! Contact with enemy!
And as for Mobile Legends though, we can only go for high frame rate and high graphics, and we just use this because it's the absolute maximum that we can go. And let's proceed with it.
I can handle that. The way of the arrow. Swift, silent, and precise. My arrow is my answer. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. You can't run from my arrow. The forest might burn, the moon may be dark, but our hope may the moon forever shine upon us. An enemy has been slain. Watch your back. Ha! I can handle that. The way of the bow, flexible, reserved, and understated. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. May the moon forever shine upon us. An enemy has been slain. The forest might burn, the moon may be dark, but our hope outlives everything.
The overall Mobile Legends experience on the Galaxy A33 is consistently at 60 FPS, so no problems there. And so that's it, that's all we have to share with you about the gaming test of the Galaxy A33 5G. This phone is a rather interesting one just because it is very similar with the Galaxy A53 on paper, but we'll dig more into it in our full review that is coming soon. Until then, do subscribe to our channel and we'll see you in that review video. Goodbye.